So I girth pitched it. It's the same as that over there. Just put it around.
It's just making a loop and running it through itself?
Yep, and just running it through itself. So I passed the loop around and ran it through itself, and then we just had an incredibly long string, essentially like that. So what I did is I created another loop, I sent it back around, and then I just took this and I hooked it on to the gut. Okay. If you want to try and rip it all the way apart, you can.
Is that necessary? Put the extra?
You don't have to, but with the anchor being as long as it was,
yeah,
we can set it closer to the tree, we can set it up a little higher, and we can have more working space.
These are already water knotted, you don't have to worry about that.
Correct.
So that's just 1 inch?
That's 1 inch tubular webbing, yeah.
Totally.
Totally tubular. That didn't work.
What happens now?
How do I get around, I guess?
All this happens in the way.
We can cut that down if you want, Tom.
Get it.
Our anchor points on this are they're pretty. I mean, they're prime. Honestly, is the easiest way to say it. And when you're setting up your anchor, I mean, you guys saw where the clutch was sitting.
Yeah.
The higher up you go, it's gonna just bring your whole working system up off the ground. If you set it up down here, you're gonna be working in the dirt.
Right.
Working in the snow.
Yeah.
Like a hammock almost?
Kind of. Yeah.
I didn't realize it was going there. I just had
Yeah.
So,
from here.
So because you've got so much extra, you did a double wrap.
Because I didn't want it way the hell down there. So.
Did you go? So you follow it, or did you go back the other way?
The way that this one was, it doesn't. Oh, yeah. So what we ended up doing was we took this, and passed it around. Work that up. Once that's loaded, then I'll grab this and this.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Could you have done what I was just doing there? Just pass it through.
You could have. Yeah, you could. It just brings us out that much further again.
Yeah.
So
does that change the strength of the webbing, or?
Every time you do anything to it, whether it's add a wrap in it, add a knot to it, you're going to change strength.
Yeah.
The more movement you have in this kind of stuff, you're going to change strength. You're going to cause friction issues. For this application, this isn't moving that much. I wouldn't be too concerned about it.
I still have tubing in my fanny pack for self-repelling, because we use tubing to make a harness.
That's not a lot.
Does that stuff, does it rot or expire over time?
There you go.
There's probably a shelf life.
Oh, there is. There's 5 to 10 years.
Probably.
Yeah, like the harnesses,
I'm sure it's much older than that, but I mean, it's been sitting in my freaking fanny pack forever. So.
Probably shouldn't trust it.
I would, but I trust it with your life. No
Yeah,
problem.
thanks. We'll be editing this audio.
What?
Nothing.
Let's hook that on there first.
Don't fuck it up, Thomas, for posterity.
So you gotta edit that out. No off words.
Fucking right.
Fuck that shit.
So you must be in,
you put that on your freaking beaner?
Yeah.
Bean head.
So then you just connect it to your beaner on your anchor, and then you're ready to lower this thing down.
That's
It is.
it's really easy compared to other
Look at that.
So now, if this got loaded, you can go ahead and lower them down. And so what this does is this gets rid of the need. So if we were still doing this with pulleys and prusik, you would end up lowering somebody down, and then you would need to transfer the whole system into the pulley prusik 3-to-1 haul. With this, you've got everything built into one. You don't need to change the system. All you do is you add in the capto, and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
So this has a built-in brake, so if it gets going too fast, it's going to automatically
If you pull too far, it'll hit the anti-panic and it'll just stop.
Okay. Is that too far or too fast?
Too far. So if we're into the release mode, if you pull that handle back just a little bit, you'll see it start to feed out. Other way. Yep. Now pull hard. Now on the handle, you'll feel it quick. Too far back.
And then lock.
It's locked in there.
Cool.
You got to come all the way back to standby, and then you go to release.
Okay.
That is a cool piece of engineering right there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you, on your